Back on. Okay, now we're back.
Yeah.
So you were saying that they spec your motor out the way that it needed to be for your program.
He spec my motor how I wanted it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, of course, like if you an engine builder, you got ways that you do certain things. So he gonna build his motors the way he built them. But it was a couple of things that I wanted different, like compression ratio and a couple other little things. You know what I'm saying? So that's pretty much like what we got going on with the motor.
Right. What made you decide to go with 3V versus anything else?
So 3V ain't hit me up, and you know, I like the way he presented to me. You know what I'm saying? Like I felt like that was the way. I felt like that was the move to make. He wasn't far away. Like, you know, it wasn't gonna be hard for me to go do testing or like, you know, like I'm like what you call a tinkerer. Like I can have something, and it's gonna be. It may be running great, outstanding. You know, I'm gonna try something different to see can I improve that. So, and Tom the same way. Tom from 3V the same way. So, I felt like he would be the perfect engine builder for me to collab with.
So I've never met Tom, but I will tell you, he seems very like he's really personable.
Oh yeah, man. Tom, he a good dude. He's a good dude for sure.
What's one thing what's one thing that you regret over your time in the big rim coach? One thing that you could single out that you regret, oh man, I should have did this, or oh man, I shouldn't have done that.
Just doing stuff that, like running races that people want you to do that like you ain't really prepared to do or whatever, you know what I'm saying? You know, just trying some shit. You know, like a lot of people respect me for that and a lot of people love that about me. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, at this point, I'm a lot more together. So I can try some shit and it don't backfire as much. You know what I'm saying? Like.
So I interviewed your arch nemesis last week, Lulu.
Mm-hmm.
And I asked Lulu, why do you think Boost Doctor is kicking ass and taking names so the way that he does? And Lulu said, and I quote, because he is one with the car. He tuned the car, he drive the car, all those things. So that's what makes him hard to beat. And I was like thinking to myself, that's super dope that Lulu, you know, our Lulu would admit that.
Yeah, but you know, that's the thing, man. Like in big rim racing, man, we all talk shit and do this and do that, man. But at the end of the day, man, we gonna keep it real. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna keep it real.
Some of y'all.
Yeah, I mean, for the most part.
Right.
I'm saying like the people at the highest level of big rim racing. Mm-hmm. You can pretty much say most of them are gonna keep it real. You know what I'm saying? Not the people at the highest level are talking shit on IG. I'm talking about the motherfuckers that's actually fucking doing something. The motherfuckers that's actually out there fucking winning, man.
They said, will there be a hard tire shootout at Carolina versus the world this year?
So I'm thinking yes, because I just feel like more hard tire cars are going to show up than slick cars. But it's still in the air right now. So I don't really know for sure yet. But I'm gonna try to get up with all the racers, find out who coming, and find out what they want. And that's probably what we're going to do. Whatever everybody decide on, the majority vote.
What do you think has been the biggest blessing for big rim racing and the worst curse for big rim racing?
The biggest blessing for big rim racing, man, is basically the shootouts. You know what I'm saying? Just because the shootouts satisfy everybody. You know what I'm saying? The races, like, I had a problem where I go to the track and the motherfucker don't want to race me. Or they going to wait to the end of the night because they know that I'm one of the hardest motherfuckers to beat. So they're not going to come off the trailer and race me, man. They're going to wait. They're going to try all the other races first. And guess what? 1 a.m., I might get a race. You know what I'm saying? So, like, when they started doing the shootouts, man, it just made it so it made it better for me because I could actually get out there and do some racing. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's definitely one of the biggest things, and I think that one of the other biggest things is just it growing to the point that people on the outside of big rim racing is acknowledging what we're doing. You know what I'm saying? So that they give room for sponsors, and it just opened up a whole bunch of other avenues. So so that's one blessing that rotten ass Sage, like he done made it to where we all can come up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like he helped the game in that way. I will say that. He's slower than a motherfucker, but like the people in the outside don't know that. You know what I'm saying? Like they don't know that he's slow like that. And it's fine, man, because he's an actor. You know what I'm saying? So, actors gonna act.
What's been the biggest curse in big rim racing?
I think the biggest, I don't really want to say anything is a curse. You know what I'm saying? But
what's been the biggest?
We could use a little less talk and more action.
A little?
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, a little. I mean, you gotta have some talk, man, because they keep the people into it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta talk some shit. You gotta talk some shit, but just back your shit up. That's all. Man, I want y'all to get on here, man. I want y'all to talk all the shit that y'all can talk, man. But when it comes time to race, fucking race.
Right.
And then it's all love. You know what I'm saying?
What was the best year to you in big rim racing over the past years? What was the best year?
Well, I'm gonna just go out what was my best year. So,
okay.
My best year was 2021.
Really?
Yeah.
Even
that was my best.
Things were going on with the world?
Yeah, 2021 was definitely my best year, man. Like, I only lost 3 races the whole year, and I ran a whole bunch of races. And not only that, like, the 3 races I lost, I ran all 3 of them people back and beat them. So, I mean, like, that, along with picking up sponsors, because I picked up 3V towards the end of the year. I picked up Harley in June. You know what I'm saying? So that was pretty big for me. The Harley, Harley perform. Harley is a pretty big company. So if they recognizing what I'm doing, that's pretty big. You know what I'm saying? Then you got your the video 1320 video did on me. Like on Facebook right now, it's over 7 million views.
Wow.
Yeah, it's over 7 million views. So I would say 2021 was definitely my best year. And 2021 wasn't bad. Like 2020 was pretty good, but that was like when COVID took half of the year from us. You know what I'm saying? So,
right.
So 2020, I was really undefeated in 2020, but I didn't run as many races.
Well, to be honest, from a spectator point of view, you don't have, your record ain't like, okay, so let's just say you ran 100 races. You won 90 of them.
Yeah.
So your percentage, I don't know that that's how many you ran, but your percentage is pretty high compared to most.
Yeah.
Not, I won't say all.
I had a good year, man. Like I just like shit just came together. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I ain't even gonna sit here in front like, you know, like I did something super duper special or whatever, man. It just, I mean, shit came together, man. I put the time in and try to make sure my car was right every year. I mean, every race, and it just worked out. You know.
You know what I attribute it to? I think you are kind of like the epitome of when luck meets preparation. You know what I mean? You prepare, but you also lucky as hell.
I had some close races, like me and Grand National last time. That was a pretty close race. That was a pretty close race. I mean, like it hurt his feelings. I'm sorry. Better luck next time.
Before you, I was never gonna bet against Grand Nasty, but now when y'all race, I'd be like, and I tell people all the time, it's hard to bet against Granddaddy. You don't wanna go down that road, and if you do, you bet not bet the house because you're gonna be hungry.
Yeah, the thing is, like most people that bet against me, they just bet against me because they don't like me. You know what I'm saying? They're not betting against me based on whether or not I should, you know, they feel like I can win. They just don't want me to win. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's the reality of it. I mean, that's what it is, and that's fine. That's fine, you know.
It's hard for me.
I can't, you know, everybody ain't gonna like me. You know what I'm saying? But that, you know, that's good too because you know it's other people out here racing. You know.
Who would you like to race if you have not raced them?
Hollywood.
Hollywood?
Yeah. Not that I think he stand a fucking chance, but I just want to shut his fucking big ass mouth. You know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't that. I don't want to race him because I feel like he the top motherfucker right now. I just want to shut y'all motherfuckers up. That's what I want to do. Like, you know what I'm saying?
So speaking of that, I'll ask you, who is your biggest arch rival in big rail racing?
I mean, arch rival. I mean, yeah. I used to would say Don't Master, but like he's so fucking soft now. Like, I mean, that motherfucker ain't no fucking rival. Man, I beat that motherfucker. I beat that bitch in the dirt. He is not a rival. Like, he is not a rival. He got lucky in fucking Darlington last year in April. And after then, shit. I just smack that bitch around when I get ready.
Well, Lulu said you were his biggest. I don't feel like.
Yeah, so yeah, Lulu is gonna say that because I keep beating Lulu's ass. But like he ain't never beat me, so like I don't feel like he's my biggest damn rival. You know what I'm saying? Like, he ain't never beat me before. You can let it out. I'm just saying, man. That's real.
I was trying to hold it in.
He ain't my biggest rival because like I just beat his ass like over and over. But I like the momentum we get when we race. You know what I'm saying? Like the people that's engaged in it. Like that's the biggest race. Me and Kate, like the fucking Battle of the Bosses. I mean, man, that was unreal to be in the wintertime, you know, to get that many people to show up to a race, man. Like, you know, that was fucking unreal. You know what I'm saying? Especially for it not to be in Florida. Like, that was unreal. That was some real shit. But, you know, he lost.
I tell people all the time, That is one of the races that I can watch. No, I don't care if y'all race 1,000 times. I'm gonna try to be there all 1,000 and watch it.
Oh yeah. But I mean, between me and him, of course, the first race was a really good race. That was a good race, man. And then the last race was a good race for me because I beat them without them having any excuses of why they lost. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, like when we ran in Reynolds, like, of course, like, yeah, the track wasn't there. So it was just going to come down to, who could get down the track. And I knew that when they came to me, when they propositioned me on the race, like, I knew that they couldn't beat me at Reynolds.
Right.
I knew that. I knew it was a slim chance they could beat me at Reynolds. So I felt real good about that, even though I knew they had way more car than what I had. You know what I'm saying? And when we ran the last time at Montgomery, now, I'm like, these motherfuckers probably got their shit together now. But I know that motherfucker can't lead with me. So I'm going to goddamn lead like a motherfucker. Turn all that shit on. And just hope I can stay out there. You know what I'm saying? And I just found out that, man, he couldn't even catch me. He couldn't even catch me. Like, I bailed out on him, man. Like, he didn't make nothing up on the big end. Like, he couldn't even catch me. So, I don't know what they had going on. Car looked good. My car ran good. It was no tickets. So, I don't know what I ran. You know what I'm saying? But I know it was fast. I know it was real fast. And I know they ran fast. Motherfucker always trying to judge the loser. You know what I'm saying? Like, because he lost don't mean he's slow. Y'all can't beat him. Because I beat him don't mean y'all can beat him. Y'all can't beat him. None of you. You know what I'm saying? So, that's just how I feel, It was a good race. It was a good race. For sure.
Somebody asked if you think Cad and Cece will ever race.
Yeah. Man, if you say CC and race, then it's always a possibility, man, because that motherfucker don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's one thing I say. That motherfucker a bet now. He a gamble. That bitch a gamble. He don't give a fuck, man. He don't give a fuck. So, yeah, anything, if you start a sentence off with CC and then you put race in there, I'm going to say yeah. Every time. I don't care who it is.
Somebody asked, would you put 22 on the car? It said, will you go 22 in a shootout?
At this point, I don't really think 22s is any advantage. I mean, you're going to have a little more sidewall, but I don't really think it's going to make enough difference to make me go buy some damn 22 inch wheels. I just don't feel like it's, that much of an advantage.
So you remember before you painted your car, they gave you so much flack about not having your car painted and not having the name brand rims. Why do you think they did that?
Well, before I answer that, let me just start with this. All the shit that y'all bitch about me not having, y'all fucking bought. How about that shit? Y'all bought it. But I think one of the biggest reasons why people give you shit is because they feel threatened by you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got a motherfucker coming on here and he achieving this in such a short time. Like, they feel threatened. So, like, when a motherfucker feel threatened, they gonna come up with reasons why you shouldn't do this or you shouldn't do that. You know what I'm saying? But, it has been comments like, well, I shouldn't be allowed to race in the big rim game because I ain't got no paint. You know what I'm saying? And like, but when I got all this shit, where all them motherfuckers at? What you got to say? What your punk ass got to say now? Not only that, I did all of that, everything y'all said, and I'm beating you even worse than what I was beating you before I paid it.
So, why do you think it's so hard for you guys to, not necessarily per se you, but why do you think it's so hard for you guys to, in big rim racing, for you guys to get on one accord and like come together?
I mean, that's just it, man. Like, everybody keeps saying that. But any sport is fucking competition. It's competition. You don't come you're not gonna come together. Like all the football teams, they ain't fucking coming together. They want to beat each other's ass. You know what I'm saying? Any form of racing, any fucking sport, it's competition. You know what I'm saying? So why you think motherfuckers that's competitive with each other gonna be the best of friends or the best buddies or whatever? You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, yes, we should come together in terms of making money, but at the same time, man, it's just competition, man, and people get too lost into a person's affiliation with another person. I mean, you know what I'm saying? It don't matter.
Right.
Like, like some people, well, I ain't gonna race him because I don't fuck with that nigga. Yeah, that's all the goddamn reason to race him. I want to beat your motherfucking ass if I don't like you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, I hear the dumb shit. You know what I'm saying? No way, but at the end of the day, it's a fucking excuse. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, put all that shit to the side, man. Put all that shit to the side and just fucking race. It don't matter your motivation. Your motivation, it doesn't matter as long as you got motivation. It don't matter what motivates you.
Well, when I say come together, I think when we think come together, because I always say this, and this is a conversation you and I have had as well. I think if they could put their differences aside enough to have one big race and everybody is there, because here's the thing, and maybe you can explain this to me, right? All of y'all, the majority of y'all got each other's phone number. Why do y'all need a promoter to bring y'all together for y'all to race? Y'all could get together and have a show once a quarter, 4 times a year, and everybody who is...
Yeah, I mean, I was talking to somebody about this the other day, man. It's kind of like, it's like pro football. You got, I don't even know how many people on the actual team. Let's just say you got 20 guys on the team or whatever, right? Well, all 20 guys don't have the same value.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you look at pro football, man, this one motherfucker might be making $3 million a year, and this other motherfucker might be making fucking $100,000 a year. You know what I'm saying? And he working just as hard as the bitch to make all the money, but like he hasn't got there. You know what I'm saying? So, everybody got a different value, so that's why it's hard to put 25 guys together for a race and split the money 25 ways equally. Right. I think that got a lot to do with it. And then, like, the other thing is, I feel like, it's kind of going to be a cap on the amount of people that come there. It's going to be a lot of people that come there, but still, like, at the end of the day, that money got to be broke down. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm with it. I'm not with it on every show, but like if you do 2 or 3 big shows a year and everybody get together, I definitely ain't got no problem with that. But as far as it to just be like that and that way only, nah, I ain't really with that.
No, I wouldn't say that way only, but like I said, y'all could do it once a quarter. That's 4 times a year. And I know personally I would come to every show. if at all humanly possible, I'm gonna be there because I just am such a fan of. I'm not a fan of any particular camp. I'm just a fan of the sport. I love it. I watched this sport grow from people racing in the streets back in the East Coast Rider days, and even before it was like on video, people racing in the street to what it is now. And for me, I'm proud. Like, I'm proud of all y'all. Everybody is the man or the woman in their own right.
Oh yeah, for sure. Like I say, I'm not against it. I'm not against it at all, but a lot of times, people don't think about all the details of everything, and it's just not as simple as they think it is.
Right. Somebody asked, how do you like the new setup versus your old setup?
I mean, I like it a lot, man. What's not to like about more power?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I haven't, to be honest, I haven't done much testing because the weather been throwing curveballs at me. So hopefully this Thursday I get to go out and shut a few motherfuckers' mouth up. You know?
Right. Will you be in Macon this weekend?
Yeah, I'll be in Macon and I'll be in Silver Dollar.
Okay. Why do you think they put up such a fight with putting you in shootouts, or like they oh, well, he shouldn't race a G body, or he shouldn't race this, or he shouldn't
competition. Competition, it's hard. It's hard not to allow a box Chevy in a G body shootout because a box Chevy is just a gigantic G body. Like, even the suspension, all the control arms, all that stuff, it looks just like a G body. It's just bigger. You know what I'm saying? So I just got more car than y'all got. So why the fuck would y'all not let me in? And I'm coming out there with a bigger, heavier fucking car. You know what I'm saying? So most of the time, when a motherfucker don't want me in something, it's because they scared of me. Ain't got shit to do with my fucking car. It's me.
Why do you think they so
like
scared?
Georgia boy said, they STD.
Why do you think they
STD? Huh?
Why do you think they're so scared of you?
Because I'm faster. It ain't like, you know what I'm saying? It ain't. I ain't fucking, I ain't walked up on them when they was walking out the house and said boo. You know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't got anything to do with that. It's just, they see what I do. They see my consistency in my car. They see how fast my car is. And so, yeah, you're going to want to, that's anybody, man. You show up at a shootout, shit, you want the fucking fastest motherfucker to get knocked off.
Right.
That's why, that's why I ain't for all that first round call out when the two fastest cars got to race first round. To me, that's stupid, man, because both of us gonna put work in to be the fastest cars. So why did one of us got to get eliminated and the slow motherfucker go to the next round? Right. I don't like that. You know what I'm saying? Me and Cut the Check ran first round. Right? Let's just say we two of the fastest cars. We ran first round. One of us ain't gonna make it to the second round. Okay? Then you got Late Night, where he just ran fucking Late Night just ran Hefe. You know what I'm saying? One of them going to the next round. Well, I can beat the shit out of both of them. You know what I'm saying? So why the fuck don't I get the advance?
So, first round call outs are a no for you.
I don't like first round call outs. And it ain't that I'm scared to do it. It's just that I don't feel like the motherfucker below me should get to advance if I'm faster than him. Like, that's how I feel.
Somebody asked, will you be driving CC's car this year?
That's a good question.
That's a question Be right.
That's a question for CC.
Gotcha. Well, because literally, I had that question 8 times.
Well, I just had it at least that many times on my life.
Oh, wow. Same people asked it.
In the comments, he just named the 2 fastest and the 2 slowest. Oh boy, the comments be hell, boy. The comments be hell. But I felt like that was a very good example to explain to y'all how I feel about it.
Right. So, what advice would you give someone looking to try and get sponsored in the car culture? Maybe not necessarily just racing, but in the car culture period. What advice would you give someone looking to get sponsored?
Perform.
Good advice for me as well, because I could use that.
You got to get sponsored, you got to present something that makes you stand out. You know what I'm saying? Like that's man, there are some exceptions where a sponsor just, gonna try something. But mostly you get sponsored from standing out, like from performing. You know what I'm saying? Like if you got, like, say like you don't race, you in the car shows where you got a fucking car and that motherfucker outstanding. You know what I'm saying? Like that's, a sponsor want the best person to represent their brand.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that's how you get sponsored. Like motherfucker be all the time where you got a sponsor, see if they can sponsor me or blah blah blah. Well, like just out there and perform. You know what I'm saying? Like I did. That's and truth be told, man, I think it's a better question probably for Dumpmaster because like he got more sponsors than anybody. Like I only have like 2 major sponsors. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, he could probably enlighten you on that stuff, but I know for a fact in the racing game, if you're trying to get sponsored, you gotta perform.
Right. So you just gotta make sure you get out and race.
No, you gotta perform. You gotta kick ass. Plenty of motherfuckers out there racing, they ain't gonna get fucking sponsored. They getting beat all up and down the motherfucking track every goddamn weekend. No, man, that ain't gonna get you no sponsor, man. You gotta go out there and show them motherfuckers who the fucking man is. Then a motherfucker invest in you and make you even better than what you are. Like, a motherfucker gotta see some type of potential in you. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
And it probably some exceptions where there's a motherfucker out there that he fast, but like he not consistently fast. He might can get a sponsor because the sponsor might can see how they might know a way that they can help them get to where they need to be. You know what I'm saying? But for the most part, you gotta perform. I mean, because that's how I got sponsored by Holly. Like I went to fucking Streetcar Takeover and whooped everybody ass in the class on fucking big rims, and they was on 15s. So yeah, like man, that was a performance. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like people, shit. If I had $1 for everybody that came over there and asked me how I go fast on the rims, shit, I probably could start working for the rest of the year. Like it was that many people. It was 10,000 people there. It seemed like 5,000 of them came to ask me about my car.
Wow. What has been your biggest accomplishment thus far? Two parts. So your biggest accomplishment just in life in general, and then your biggest accomplishment in big wheel racing.
I mean, my biggest accomplishment, I don't know. Like, I just do me. Like, I just do what I do. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not really, when I show up at the track, I ain't pulling up at the track like yeah, motherfucker, I'm the baddest bitch goddamn in here. Like I'm really thinking like a regular fucking person, man. And I know that there's some motherfuckers out there that can beat my ass. You know what I'm saying? But I'm trying not to let that happen. You know what I'm saying? But I'm never thinking that I can't be beat. I'm never thinking that. Never. So I don't know. I mean, biggest accomplishment in racing? I don't know, man. Consistency. Just getting to the point where I can perform consistently.
I'll agree with that. I can say I still remember you. I don't know if you even remember the first time we met.
Mm-hmm.
It was long time ago. Long.
We first met in Atlanta at Atlanta Speedway at Street Whip Show.
Where?
At Street Whip Show in Atlanta.
I don't think that's it.
Yeah, that's it.
You sure?
I'm positive.
I thought it was in Darling.
Nope.
All right, so
Big KJ. We're trying to think who I supposed to ran two-door box Chevy, Don't Parts. I supposed to ran Don't Parts that day. That was the first time I met you.
Yep. You're right. Okay, I'm with you when you're right now. I stand corrected. But I will tell you one thing that I absolutely love about you and your program is the first thing is you're gonna race. You're gonna talk smack, but you're gonna race. And the next thing is you're literally willing to help anybody and you're humble with it. Now you're gonna talk smack, but you're gonna help and you're gonna be humble at the same time.
Yeah, man, like it ain't, I mean, I know that when I came up racing, certain things wasn't taught to me, man. Like, I fucked up a lot of money learning certain shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, if you can help somebody and keep them from throwing away all their fucking money, yeah, man, why not? You know what? Don't make a motherfucker go through all you went through. That's just like your kids, man. If you came up as a kid and you went through this, man, why would you make your kids go through the same shit when you in position to steer them a different way? You know what I'm saying? Wow. So yeah, I'm calling y'all motherfuckers my kids. No, for real though, that's just real. You know what I'm saying? That's just real. Like, you know, like I try to help people when I can. I ain't gonna tell you every fucking thing because, you know, like, but I ain't gonna steer you the wrong way. You know what I'm saying? And when I see you fucking up, I'm gonna tell you. But I'm gonna only tell you once. Because I'm not gonna try to permanently embed something in your fucking mind when you fucking hard-headed. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna tell you once, and I ain't gonna tell you no more. I ain't gonna keep telling you. Your ass is grown. You can handle your shit how you want to handle it. I'm gonna tell you how you could handle it. That's gonna probably help you. But if you don't want to do that, that's on you.
Right. Will you ever build a dunk?
I ain't gonna say I won't build one, but I don't have a desire to build one. I got two.
What?
I got a 72 and a 73, man. I don't even feel like I don't even want to fuck with them cars. Like, I don't even, like, I don't know, man. If the game changed a little bit, I might do something. But right now, I just don't have no desire to build one, to be honest. I almost bought a G-Body the other day. It lets you know how much I'm against building the dunk.
Hey, listen.
You know what I'm saying?
If you buy a G-Body, you know what? I ain't gonna even say that. But I will say it. Let me just say it. If you buy a G-Body and they ain't got absolutely no excuse not to race you,
oh, it's gonna be ugly. But I mean, I got other shit going on. I got other things going on in my life, man, and it probably ain't the best decision that I could make right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just real.
Right.
But I could go get it tomorrow. I can go get the motherfucker tomorrow, and I got a motor, I got a transmission, I got turbos, I got everything for that motherfucker. So y'all just keep that shit in mind.
Well, like I said, you know, I call you the candy man of Big Rim Racing because they will say it take Coco to tell this story. Remember when you were sick in the hospital when they had DNL? And Coco had me just rolling. She said a gray box Chevy came through the gate.
Yeah.
And everybody turned around like they looked and got scared until they realized it wasn't you.
I believe that.
So they weren't happy that you were sick. They were just happy you weren't able to make it there.
Yeah. Some of them cocksuckers probably happy I was sick, but you know, for the most part, for the most part, you're right.
What would you like for your legacy to be when you are no longer in Big Rim Racing?
I mean, I don't know, man. I live for now. You know what I'm saying? Like, when I'm gone, man, I'm gone. I'm gone. To me, it don't. It is what it is.
You ever see yourself just retiring from Big Rim Racing?
I mean, if I'm doing it and I can't make no money, yeah. Hell yeah, I can see myself getting out this shit. But as long as I can make some fucking money, oh yeah, it's forever.
Somebody said Boost got the formula for box Chevys, not G-body. Stay in your lane, granddad.
Oh shit, he got me fucked up. If I can make a goddamn box Chevy ring, I can't make a goddamn. I just told y'all, stupid motherfuckers, that it's the same fucking car, one just bigger than the other one. You think I can't make a little car run? You got me fucked up. See, that's why I fucked y'all up from the beginning. I came into something that I didn't do, and y'all just felt like I was just a dumbass nigga. You know what I'm saying? I just felt like because I went out there with y'all, that I ain't had no knowledge of what I was doing. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But when you understand how a car works, it don't matter what the fucking car is. It don't matter what it don't matter if it's a Mustang, a G-body, a box Chevy, a don't. It don't matter because you understand the dynamics of a fucking car.
So you just saying you just got the formula?
Yep. I'm just saying that when I don't have the formula, I keep mixing shit till I get the formula. Just like a motherfucking chemist. You might not when you go in that lab that day, you might not know what you about to make, but you gonna make something. You gonna make something.
So I know you said we can see you at the G-body, the gangster party this weekend in Macon, and also in Reynolds. But what are the next races you got coming up?
After that, I got Baton Rouge, Louisiana on the 5th. Then I got Straight Race on the 19th. Then I got Country Seas Race April 2nd. Then I got a race in Maryland. Got a race in Maryland at Capitol Dragway April 23rd. And I got something in May, but I got to look back at it. I got something in May in Alabama. Then my race in June 10th and 11th at Rockingham, North Carolina.
What would you like? Those were all my questions. Is there anything you would like to tell your fans, followers, supporters, I guess even your haters? It's time for you to tell them whatever you want them to know.
Hey, I love y'all. I love y'all riding motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like, it's all love over here. I don't care who it is. And when I go live, buy some motherfucking badges and buy some motherfucking shirts and post them bitches up and wear them bitches at the track. Goddamn, let's get it.
Speaking of the shirts, that new shirt is bad to death. I gotta get one when I see you Saturday. That new shirt.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I love that shirt. I love that shirt. They hooked it up. Well, you know, I was like, all right, so I'm doing pretty good in the game. You know, one of the fastest cars out there. Well, I need a shirt that says that. You know what I'm saying? I want a shirt with the quality of the work that I'm putting in on the track.
Right.
So that's why I came up with that shirt. Or that's why I got that shirt designed.
It's really nice.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
Somebody, they keep asking about Yank. Why they asking about Yank?
I don't know what the fuck they asking about Yank. Fuck Yank. I'm gonna yank his motherfucking dreads out.
Who's Doctor? It's always such a pleasure speaking with you. I know you were. I appreciate you taking time to talk to us. I know you're still working, and I cannot wait to see what the 2022 season brings for who I affectionately call the Candy Man of Big Rim Racing. They be trying to steal my name, but you know I was the first person to call you that.
Yeah, for sure.
So whenever you start to use that, make sure I get something on the royalties.
No doubt.
Moose Doctor, thank you so much for sitting down with us today. I appreciate it, and you know, I know this won't be the last time. Well, I'll definitely get the opportunity to talk to you again. I want to see you race the box. Whenever y'all can put that together again. And like I said, I'm excited for what 2022 is going to bring.
Yeah, I appreciate you having me on here.
All right. Thank you. Have a good day.
All right, you too.
Bye-bye.